Hi there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Prestige Liquids. My name is Andrew, and as always it is fantastic to have you here with me today on another whiskey tasting review. Um, if you're new to the channel, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, then thank you for your support that you've given me so far. I really enjoy it and I really appreciate it. These videos would not be coming out, I guess, without your support. So again, thank you very much. Now, lately, I'm sure you've probably noticed that I have been focusing a lot on Australian whiskey. Well, today I'm going to take a bit of a break, and I'm going to start heading up a bit north. A bit more north of Australia, and we will come to Japan. Now, those of you who know me should know me well enough that I absolutely love Japan, and their whiskey is no exception. So today I am going to be reviewing the HAKUSHU 12-year-old. Now, the Japanese are known for many things, and their attention to detail and packaging especially is definitely one of those things. First of all, I love the label of this. I mean, obviously it has the English on it, so you know what you're getting. You're getting the Hakushu Single Malt Whiskey 12. But then like little things on there that I appreciate as well. For example, like they've got here on the label written in katakana, whisky, which is whiskey in Japanese. Then they've also got the kanji form for the Hakushu, plus the hiragana translation underneath it, so which also states hakushu. Um, it's just like those little things that kind of, I guess, really sets the Japanese aside or apart from a lot of other places. Now, as I mentioned before, this is the 12-year-old single malt. It has been bottled at 43%. Let's start with a little bit of a pour of this and get into our review, and let's see what we get. Yeah, that should be enough. We've got a screw cap lid on this. In general, I prefer cork, but what can you do? It still keeps the whiskey in, and the Japanese, I have noticed, do tend to focus more on corkscrew caps rather than actual corks. But that's enough. That's enough of the bottle. We'll get into the review and let's see what we get. So first of all, you'll notice it's got this nice golden, like white wine color. That's very, very nice. Even just by looking at it, it looks quite thick. I mean, you do get a nice light coating of the legs on the glass. So that's quite nice. Yeah, very nice appearance. All right, let's get on with the nosing and see what we get. I have been enjoying this whiskey from the get-go. I mean, I've been lucky that I was able to get this before the major like age statement whiskies, I guess, went out of sale or out of production at the moment. Uh, so yeah, I've been quite fortunate. You've got this nice crisp, crisp sweet apples. It's such a well balanced nose. It's quite foresty as well. It has like this note of like forest leaves, like you're walking through a forest and you've got that scent of the crushed leaves under your feet. Maybe a touch of strawberry, mint. It's like fresh fruits and herbs. Yeah, that Granny Smith apple has a nice tang to it as well. Sorry guys, there's been a few planes flying over today, so please excuse the noise. I can't do much about that, unfortunately. Yeah, that's... It's got this nice honey sweetness to it as well. Alright, let's get on with the palate and see how we go. Cheers guys. Alright, so it's got a light but spicy mouthfeel. Definitely some barrel influence coming from there. Some nice spicy barrel notes. Following through, I guess, with the apple, mint. There's some like tropical fruits going on in here. On the box, it does suggest kiwi fruit. To be honest, I'm not getting that, but I can kind of see how they might be getting it. It does have that sweet tanginess to it. Some slight citrus notes, and then follows through with a light oak. It's quite grassy. Such a well balanced and interesting flavor. This is something that's completely different in profile to most scotches. I've found a lot of like overseas whiskies, and this is just my own opinion, so I guess don't go shooting me for it, but a lot of overseas distilleries do tend to focus on more of like a space side note, especially since they are a bit more approachable. This is completely different to that. I guess you can tell that they've gone with a Scotch style, but this is truly Japanese. The mouthfeel is thin. You're not going to get a whole like long lingering mouthfeel. As I said, it pretty much washes away quite quickly. But the finish is so nice and mellow, sweet apple notes coming through, that mintiness, say mint, barrel spice. It just has a nice, well balanced process from beginning to end. The flavors just follow each other one after another really, really well. This is very easily an enjoyable everyday sipper. Who would I recommend this for? This is something that's that you would give to somebody who's just wanting to try something different. You may every now and then be getting those moments where you might be getting, say, sick of your typical Scotch style of whiskies, and this will take you to a different place. So a very enjoyable whiskey, I guess, for a different occasion, just wanting something different and enjoyable. Now, I guess coming to the end of the review, now this is one of those things, and always it's very debatable, the price point of these whiskies at the moment. Yes, they are good, but for me, I cannot justify the price that these are going for at the moment. They are definitely not a $300 bottle of whiskey. If you are able to get this for, say, half the price, or say even 3/4 of the price of that, definitely go for it. I tried looking for these in Japan as well, and even over there, they're very rare, and if you can find them, they are pretty much the same price as what you can get it for here or in the States. So price wise, there's not that much difference. But if you are able to either try it at a bar or pick up a bottle for a decent price, then I would recommend that you go and buy one. But don't go paying those overly inflated prices, man. It's just not worth that type of price. But all in all, this is a very enjoyable whiskey. And if you have tried this before, I would love to know what you have thought about it. So please leave a comment down below. But yeah, that's it. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And that's it. I'll see you all again on the next video. Give peace.